Hi everyone, welcome back to another installment of Vlogmas. Today we made a trip up to Philly to visit the Weaver House holiday fiber craft market. And so my lovely companion very gracefully filmed a little bit of a walkthrough for me because I was too mortified to do so. Um, it was really nice, very quaint, a great variety of things to look at. Would recommend.
Hello. I am back home from Philadelphia. So just to recap, we drove up to Philly today to visit the Weaver House holiday fiber craft market, as well as their community show, because that is where my weaving from a few videos ago was going to be on display. I've never been to the Weaver House holiday craft market before. I think they held one last year. And so I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but I did go into it wanting to find a braid of fiber to spin for my sister's Christmas present. So if you are my sister, you should stop watching right about now if you don't want spoilers, I guess. And so the market itself was pretty small. I think online they advertised it with about 50 vendors. And I guess like I'm really only used to going to really big, like I've only ever been to like Maryland Sheep and Wool, now Rhinebeck and Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival, which are enormous. And so it was definitely on the smaller side, but I think it was a great selection of vendors, and there was, I think, like a really good mix of like fiber, like spinning fiber and yarn, but also just like handcrafted gifts. And so I think it was a really good like holiday market if you're looking for gifts. And yeah, so I ended up getting a braid of fiber. This is what it looks like. I think it's very nice. My sister requested specifically basically like autumnal colors or like jewel tones, and basically nothing like too brown, too pink, or too purple. And so I ended up picking this up. I think her plans are to make a colorwork hat, and I feel like this is very nice and like very much so, I guess to me, like her colors in my head. And so this is from Little Fiber Company, which is, I think, hand-dyed yarn and fiber from Philadelphia. This is the colorway In the Wild on Rambouillet. I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah, so my plan for this will be, I think, my next project after I finish the moonfish sticky, just because Christmas is fast approaching, and I think this spin is going to take me longer than that 50 gram bag, because this is 4 ounces. And my sister requested like a light DK yarn. And so I'm thinking I'll do a 2-ply with this. And then I also, since she wanted to make a colorwork hat, I was thinking about carding up some of my fleece and spinning that into like a coordinating yarn so that she could make a color work hat with both the handspun yarn from the fleece that I'm processing and the handspun yarn from this. So I think that'll be really nice, and I definitely should get a move on because I don't spin that fast, especially when I'm spinning that fine. Like, I think you saw me spin 50 grams of a worsted weight singles in one evening, pretty much. It'll probably take me closer to like 4 or 5 days to spin 100 grams of a light DK weight single. So I'm hoping to get the moonfish dicky finished. I'm quite busy, let's see, over the next few days. So I'm hoping to finish that like midweek next week and then get started spinning maybe, yeah, I think giving myself maybe like 10 days to work on this spin, that's ambitious. I think I can do it. I think I can do it if I'm not doing much else. But we'll see. I had a lot of fun visiting Philly. I love a cheesesteak. I really like Philadelphia as a city. I've been what? This is my maybe 3rd or 4th visit this year. So it's a really quick trip for us. But yeah, I think if you're at all interested, I went and got one of my favorite cheesesteaks and did a little fun cheesesteak review. So if you're interested, you can stay tuned for that. If not, I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching. Bye. Today, I'm reviewing the Philly cheesesteak, or the Whiz Wit from the Rook on 4th in South Kensington, Philadelphia. This is not my first time having this. It is a Philly cheesesteak with their special cheese whiz, which is infused with like their long hots, which are like a pepper of sorts, and grilled onions, and it is quite excellent, I will say. I feel like it's steak heavy, less cheese heavy, but it does have a nice spice level. If you're not looking for a spicy cheesesteak, I think this might not be for you, but I really enjoy it. The bread is fine. The bread is good. I like a soft roll for a cheesesteak. Like, I don't like having to fight my bread to get to my cheesesteak. It is perfectly adequate. And portion sizes, extremely generous. I think I paid $16.50 for this, which does not include tip. So I think not a bad deal for the amount of steak you get. Is this my favorite cheesesteak that I've had in Philly thus far? I don't think so. I think my favorite cheesesteak that I've had is the cheesesteak from Woodrow's. If I had to rank them, I've had exactly 4 cheesesteaks. I've had this cheesesteak, I've had the one at Woodrow's, I've had the one at Joe's, and I had the one at D'Alessandro's. If I had to rank them, I think Woodrow's, this one, Joe's, and then D'Alessandro's. I think I really didn't care for D'Alessandro's cheesesteak. And that's my truth. Thanks for watching.